guys, hope you are doing extremely well. Moving forward in our Blind 75 series, we have reached this problem from array, and this is going to be the last problem here, and from array, and it is container with most water. Let's get started. I'm explaining with this diagram that is showing some bars and water. So what actually happens here is that we are given an array height which is containing some values, numerical values. So these represents the height of these bar, as you can see in this figure, as 1 represents this small bar and 8 represents this bar of larger size. So these heights will represent the height of the bars, and we have to put water in this space that is formed between the bars, and we have to tell the maximum water that can be stored. We can take any two bars. For example, uh, suppose this is our bar given to us of some size. This is next, this is another. Upon a These are standing upon a axis, and there is some space between them. Water can be stored in many ways. Water can be stored here if we take two bars, and if we take these two bars, then water can be stored like this. And if we take these two bars, then water will be like this. And here you can notice that the level height of water will be the height of the smaller of two bars which we are choosing. Here in this case, this is larger and this is smaller, so the height will be according to the smaller bar. This is only the main thing here which we have to take care, and we can easily solve it. It is pretty simple problem, but if you start approaching in the other direction, that it may seem difficult. So the approach here is followed is as we we cannot do sorting, any type of sorting here, because we the order of the bar is important here. We cannot change, we cannot bring closer, because the distance also matters between them. See, if I have selected these two bars, the the volume, or we can say that area, here in this case, as if this is a 2D diagram, area of water that can be filled will be this much. This this distance between the bars, and this height of the smaller bar. Now how will you get the distance? And distance between them will be the difference between their indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the indexes. If we take 0 and 4th index, then the distance between them is 4, and it is visibly we can also confirm it. 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Distance here is 4 units. And height, we will take height of the smaller bar. As I have already told you that here we cannot think of any type of sorting, as order matters. If it comes closer to this bar and moves ahead to the bar, then order will be not maintained, and our answer will not be correct in this case. And according to their position, we have to calculate the amount of water that can be stored. So the simple approach that comes in my mind is that we have to maximize the area. Then what are the ways with which we can maximize the area? There are two ways. Area will be length into height. Now we can maximize if we increase both the things. Means we want the bars which are longer and length between them should be greater. So the length should be greater and height should also be greater. So for keeping the length greater, we will first start with these two bars which are present at the end. These two the distance between them is the maximum, so we'll start with these two. All right. So our concern of larger length will be taken care here, and the remaining thing, height we will check the which out of these two bars which is the longer and which is smaller. These are seems to be equal size. Let me decrease its size. Suppose its size of the first bar is only this much. Then for keeping the height maximum, I will move my pointer. I will keep two pointer here at the first position and at the last position. Why at these two positions? Because there is a reason. I want to maximize the length between the two bars. That's why I have started like that. Here the length between them is maximum. Now for height, I will take care that at all the times I will have maximum height bars. So in this case, I have calculated the area, and that will be the length between them, that is 5 units, 5 minus 0, and height of this smaller bar, that is the first bar. I have calculated, and now I will again calculate. I will keep in a variable and keep on maximizing it. For maximizing purpose, I will move my this pointer to here, because I will not move from here because I want the larger bar. I don't want a smaller bar. I have already calculated with this, and there cannot be any other area with this bar which can have maximum area of water. Because see, even if other bar is very high, very long, but length is going to be of the smaller one. All right. Now I want to try more combinations. So the distance is going to decrease because I am going to try other combination. Distance between the bar is going to decrease. So I will decrease such that I will never need now this bar, because I have calculated the maximum water that can be stored using this bar. Now in any other combination, this will not be used for maximum water retention. Now we'll move this and we'll calculate the area between them. Again we will move the pointer of the bar which is currently smaller, and we'll come at a point somewhere in middle like this, and when these two pointers come over each other, we will stop. So we will stop because we can only store water if we have two bars. If they will come over each other, then we have only one bar. So our condition for stopping will be when these two pointers becomes equal. When the starting pointer is till the point when starting pointer is less than the ending pointer, till that point we will keep on checking and maximizing our area. So as I have explained, with the same approach I am going to code it in C++ language. So let's start coding. First of all, I will find out the length of this given vector with the help of size function. Now after that, after finding out the size function, as we have already discussed, I am going to declare two variables start, which will point to the starting index of the given vector initially, and the other end one will point to the last index, and that is going to be the length of the vector, length of the array minus 1. And we are going to keep this start less than end till this point we are going to check each and every combination, and in this while loop we are going to maximize our answer area. Let This is our answer. Initially it will keep it as 0 because the area cannot be negative, so the minimum value that it can have is 0, so I am starting here with 0. Now inside this while loop we will calculate the area. How we are going to calculate this area? As we have discussed, the height will be the height till which water can be stored is from 2 bars will be the minimum of the 2 chosen bars. Here in this case, see, there are 2 red bars and the height of water between them is same as the height of the smaller bar. So we'll find out the height of the smaller bar. So the 2 bars on which we are focusing currently are at start and end. So height, start, and height, end. Whichever is smaller, we will keep that for calculation of our area and a length between them. And as we have already discussed, it will be end minus start. And one thing we think we need to take care here is that we need to put a bracket, otherwise multiplication will happen before the subtraction and it can cause error in our answer. Now we have calculated the area. We have calculated area with the 2 bars which are represented by start and end pointer, and these 2 pointers will keep on changing according to the height of the bars. And as we need to maximize our area, so we'll check if it is maximum, the new area is maximum than answer, then it will come in our answer, otherwise our answer will remain as before. So here in this step I am maximizing. Now I will move my start and end pointer according to the logic that if height start is smaller than height end, means the first pointer is pointing to the smaller bar. If I have to increase it, then I will move it ahead. Else, in else case, we'll handle all the cases in which the height of the end pointer bar is smaller or equal. In these 2 cases, we will move it ahead towards the left. Now after this while loop, we will have our required area in answer variable, so we will return it here. In this way this problem is done. Let's try submitting it, and it is giving some error, and yes, and some spelling mistake. Now trying again. In this time the given test cases are passed. Trying to submit it. I think I have again run the sample test cases. Now submitting it, and it is accepted. And I hope you understood the concept. If you understood the concept and like my videos, then you can subscribe my channel. Thank you.